just more or less getting away from Berwick now, and I've met Stephen, who's the security man here at this Go Haven complex, and that's a wonderful accent you've got there, Stephen. Are you actually from this neck of the woods then?
I born and bred, Berwick-upon-Tweed.
Yes. So we're not actually yet in Scotland, are we?
No, you're just about 5 minutes away in a car to the border.
Right.
Eyemouth.
There's nothing then along this coastal path that's going to tell me that I've entered Scotland, is that?
No, not at the moment.
I don't need my passport.
No. Brexit hasn't hit here yet.
I can't use my bus pass, you know, in Scotland.
So I believe, it's crazy, it really is.
It's madness.
It's United Kingdom, which should be there for us all.
I know, you know, this is right. It's the same in Wales, you know.
Oh, it is.
And for me, as like a poor pensioner, as I am, you know, it makes all the difference when you're on one of these 5,000-mile walks.
Well, you don't look a pensioner, I'll tell you that now.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I tell you what, you look really good.
Well,
but no, seriously, it's a lovely park, and used to be a World War II army base.
Yes.
And it just sells itself. The caravans, the people, the staff, and everything was good about Berwick.
Yes.
We're nice and polite, and it's a lovely place to come to. So if anybody's interested for coming on a holiday in the caravan park, static caravan park, welcome to come to Haven, Berwick-upon-Tweed.
Yes.
It's just amazing, and the history that Berwick has got is just tremendous.
Well,
it really is.
I mean, I parked my van up this morning. I've got my camper van with me. I stayed near Tesco on the outskirts last night and drove in this morning. Free car park for 24 hours, and that was unbelievable.
I tell you.
You know, don't return within 24 hours. And
what more can you ask for?
Well, I'm going to be at St Ab's tonight, so
we'll have a good walk.
I won't need to come back here. And
no, you have a good walk.
Yeah, well, that's.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah, sure.
Well, no, seriously, everything you want to know about Berwick.
Yes.
This is just an amazing place.
Yeah.
And the history, the walls, the fortification, the 3 bridges, and the people in general.
It is
we're ever so friendly. It's what's in the water.
Well, I got talking to nearly half the staff in Tesco last night when I arrived, because I travelled through some quite heavy rain to get here, and I went and did some shopping. And they're all lovely people.
Oh, I can't blame you.
The only disappointment is, I mean, one good thing is they open at 6 in the morning, but they don't have a cafe there. You know, and I do like a Tesco breakfast every day. So I was a bit gutted that it's probably too small. But
there's a lot of cafes in Berwick.
Oh well, yeah, but I mean, they're not open early enough.
Morning, young man. Nice to see you.
I mean, I set off at about 6:15 on this walk this morning, and I've been doing loads of video work and stuff, and it's so wonderful having just walked up the east coast of England, where I've been looking at a lot of fields and a lot of traffic.
Oh, the scenery is amazing. Well, you've got the tribute around here as well, just absolutely amazing.
Exactly.
You know, just a wonderful country.
It certainly is. It's
really
been lovely meeting you, Steve.
You as well, young man.
You're a very nice guy, mate, and I hope that...
and to all your viewers, I hope one day we might see you in this wonderful park.
Absolutely.
So look after yourself.
Thank you very much.
Take care, and all the best to everybody.
See you, Jimmy. It's Thursday, the 18th of July, and here I am just about to leave the very northern end of Berwick-on-Tweed. I arrived here last night, and I put rather a long post on Facebook about the feelings over the weekend and all that kind of thing, which was absolutely wonderful. It's lovely to be in a new country, and even more so it's lovely to be back on the real proper coastal path. And I think you'll agree that Lincolnshire and certainly parts of Norfolk were a bit of a logistical nightmare, and I managed to get over that and hold myself together. And the excitement of coming here has been immense, really, to actually know that I've finished England and Wales now, apart from those little bits that I had to miss because I couldn't get transport, and I'll be going back to them, as I've said before, when I've finished all of this. And so I'll keep it brief right now. I've got quite a lot to tell you, and but it's been a wonderful weekend. I stayed in Grimsby on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and I went to Manchester Tuesday and Wednesday, and I drove up here yesterday afternoon. And it was a great drive. There was a road accident though, unfortunately, which was a bit worrying. It was quite serious, and but I got here intact, and I'm really ready for this. Now it's a little bit blustery here, so I'm going to move on, and I'll speak to you later. It's just after 10:30 now, and I'm not exactly sure where I am in terms of distances, but I think I've got about maybe another hour and a half to get to Eyemouth, and that should be quite easy really. That should get me in for somewhere around about midday. I'm gagging for a cup of tea. This is one of the problems of being out here. There's nowhere to get a cup of tea from, but I'm sure there'll be somewhere in Eyemouth. I was talking before that grass cutter came along, saying that I'd had quite a lot of friends from new friends on Facebook, and it's curious actually why most of them seem to be like from the Eastbourne area, and I don't know why that is. There is actually a vlog of Eastbourne when I met Richard Vobes, if you people want to look at it, and it features some of the people I met in Eastbourne. You might find that interesting. I can't find the number right now, but when I get back to the van I'll mention it again tomorrow, so you can have a closer look and see my impressions of Eastbourne when I was walking through to Hastings. And also on YouTube, seem to have loads of messages on YouTube like never before, which is very nice. I mean, still got my regulars who comment on nearly every page, but also lots of new people, so I'm very pleased about that. And you seem to be coming out of your shell a little bit now, you people. I'm very pleased about that. But I've still got a long way backwards to go to thank people for messages that they were putting on as far as a week or two ago, and I will catch up. But I just need a little bit of a break from that right now. But no, it's going well. It's a pleasure to be here. I've had such a great weekend. It's all gone to plan and not beyond my expectations. It's been absolutely fabulous, and I'm so pleased to be back on a true coastal path looking at the sea on my right hand side. It's great, it's lovely. This is Pauline, and she lives in this wonderful house here. Look at that. That really is it's almost like a croft, isn't it? You'd isolated.
It's peaceful.
You've got the main line up here and the A1. You're not really isolated. Yeah. And you've got these lovely dogs. He's a bit noisy, isn't he? Well, it's very, very nice to meet you.
It's lovely to meet you as well, and
thank you.
Good luck with everything.
Yeah, check out, you can have a look on YouTube or Facebook, yes, and thank you very much.
We'll follow you, yes.
Yeah, very nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
It's 12 o'clock now, and I've just been to the most unusual village, if you can call it a village, that I've ever seen. It's a place called Cowdrate, which is just had a walk through there, and there's something like about maybe 10-20 houses. I think most of them are now like holiday lets. I don't think there's actually that many people live here, but I was talking with a chap for a while who comes here quite regularly and loves it, thinks it's wonderful. But I've never seen anything like it. You know, at the bottom of a steep cliff and on the beach there's all these houses, and I bet they get some storms here. But as you can hear, it's the wind comes and goes. There's the postman coming. I bet he loves coming here in the winter. But I'm doing all right. I'm an hour from Eyemouth, and then I'll make a decision as to whether I'm going to go on to St Abbs. The only problem of today is that first of all, the grass has been extremely long. It looks as if there's not that many people walk this route. It's not like your popular routes where there's a very clearly defined coastal path. The coastal path is like knee-deep in weeds, or it's been freshly cut and it's been quite difficult to walk, so I'm a little bit slower today than I would be. Plus the fact I've had a few days off, and so it always takes me a day or two to get back into it. But I'm not worried. I've got plenty of time. I've got no targets to meet, and I'm enjoying this immensely. This is fantastic. This is just like a coastal path walk again, you know. And I know I go on about the difficulties I've had, but it was really tough getting around Norfolk and Lincolnshire. And I will be going back to cover those 4 days that I didn't do, and you know, it's just one of those things, the way it worked out. But I'm very happy, and I'm really, really enjoying this. This is Paul, who lives in this village, and he was telling me he's been here for 20 years and he lives in these houses, and so you must have seen some high tides and frightening experiences in 20 years, Paul.
Well, I don't know, if you live here, you know, you don't care too much about the elements, because it's pretty spectacular.
I can imagine.
But I've never been terrified. I think the worst thing is the wind.
Yes.
You know, because if it's northeasterly,
yes, and the high tide on top of that.
That's right. Then
yes,
it really whips through here. You cannot believe it.
I can imagine.
I mean, these steps at the side here that you get to the back door, because there's no entry through here.
Yes.
You can fly from the top like Superman.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
When it's really windy.
What made you come to live in a place like this then, Paul?
Well, our son was a warden on the Farne Islands.
Yes.
I went to Newcastle University,
right,
so I knew the area.
Yeah.
And when we were fed up with working for our living,
yes,
we decided to decamp up here from the south.
Yes.
And that's really the
well,
story.
That's brilliant.
Mm.
So would I be right in assuming that a lot of these are holiday lets?
They are now, yes. I mean, there's 4 conurbations down here. There's Partenall, which is over there.
Yeah.
This is Lower Bournemouth. You've just walked through Cowdrate.
Yes.
And beyond Cowdrate was Ross.
Yes.
And in Lower Bournemouth here, there's just 4 of us living here.
Really?
3 in Partenall.
Yes.
Probably about half in Cowdrate.
Right.
And they're all occupied in Ross.
So what's the total population of all of these?
Well, there's 52 doors. There's probably about 55 people, I should think.
Really? Is that, oh, well, that is a small community,
Yes,
isn't it?
it is. And we've got fibre optic broadband in the road. How about that?
Really?
Yeah.
I was going to say, I bet you wouldn't get any internet, but obviously you've just answered the question. That was the next one. How do you manage with communication?
Yeah, no, it's fine. Mobile telephones are a bit difficult. The only one that works in the house is Vodafone here.
Yes.
Because the masts are on the cliff at the back.
Yes. Yeah.
And no, the communication's no problem.
Well, that's great.
It's the hill that you'll walk up that's the problem.
I'm used to that now. To be honest with you, I've been walking through Lincolnshire and Norfolk for the last sort of month or so, and so I haven't seen a natural hill. But I'm doing all right. I'm just taking it real easy today. I've just had 3 or 4 days off, and I'm just going to get to Eyemouth, and then I'm going to get a bus back. My camper van's in Berwick-upon-Tweed.
Right.
That's the way I operate, you know.
Yeah, well, that's good. Well, you know, from here it's about an hour and a quarter, I suppose,
that's
to
right.
Eyemouth along the coastal path.
Yeah.
You must go along that. I mean, that's the way to go.
Yeah.
So you're up to the top of the hill, by the school, turn right, and you'll see a signpost.
Yes, I've got OS maps on my iPhone,
right. So you know where you're going.
Yeah. But no. I mean, it doesn't get it wrong. It's me that gets it wrong occasionally. But sometimes the signal can be so bad, even though that works, that you know you're a bit reliant.
Yes, that's right. All of a sudden you get a dead patch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very nice to meet you, Paul.
Well, it's a pleasure to talk to you.
Lovely.
We always do.
Yeah, well, that's very kind.
Enjoy your walk.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Look after yourself. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.